Hi there, friends. Welcome to the Foster the City Support Friend Orientation. I'm going to lead you through some slides and a video to get you acclimated to some of the requirements and just the process that we go through to get you set up to be a support friend. So let's get started. Welcome to the orientation. Thank you so much. We're really excited to have you on board. And your yes to support these families and these children it's so humbling, especially as a current foster parent. It just warms my heart that people want to help these kids in so many different ways. So we're really grateful for you. Today, we're going to go through Foster City's vision and mission. A couple of you may have heard this in the interest meeting, and this just dives a little bit deeper into some of the steps that you'll go through. We'll watch the video that Foster the City has put together. We have a space to write down any questions you may have for me and our team, and then we'll look at some prayer opportunities and get ready to jump into the process. Some of the long-term effects of foster care are truly tragic. So this is a reference slide for you. You can pause the video and just take a look at some of the long-term statistics for kids in foster care. And what we're looking to do is to beat some of those statistics by surrounding these kids with a loving family. And that's Foster City's major mission, is that a community, a church for every child that experiences foster care can be that difference between some of those negative outcomes where they have no community, no support, to these villages that are helping raise up and love children. So the mission of Foster the City is to mobilize churches to provide a loving home for every child in the foster care system. With the idea that if every church could raise up a family and in a community to support these children, that there would be a waiting list of families instead of a waiting list of kids hoping for a home. And so Foster the City is partnering with me and 3Crosses to help raise up a family or families within our church. And they have these resources like this app, like these training processes, and the structure around these things, just to help make it easier for us to all support the kids together, with the idea that we want to have hopefully about 4 foster or support friends for each foster family, so that these needs can be adequately met. You can support each other in meeting these needs for the families. And then with that, we will go ahead and watch the video that Foster the City has prepared for this training.
So last October, our church was studying God's heart for the orphans and the widows. And we heard that there was an info session coming up where we could learn more about fostering. And to be honest, we didn't feel called to fostering, but we wanted to help however we could. So we went to the info session, and when we went, we loved hearing about God's heart for children all over the Bay Area. But to be honest, my heart was broken when I heard that a lot of these families that go through the whole process to foster maybe do it one time, and then they just feel like they can't continue because of all the pressure that this family has to face alone. So when we heard that we could become a support family and we could help through prayer, through meeting needs of their family, even things like babysitting, we thought, we can't do it all, but this is one way we can help.
Welcome. Thank you for your interest in becoming a support friend through Foster the City. Foster the City is a movement of churches committed to providing a loving home for every child in the foster system. Our strategy for accomplishing this mission is to raise up foster families in the church and surround each family with a team of 4 support friends. This training is designed to equip you as a support friend to help bring this mission to life as you come around a family who has decided to foster in your church community. You will play an active and important role for these families. In this training video, we will give an overview of the process for becoming a support friend and an introduction to the structure of the support friend team. We will share our expectations for support friends. We'll share about the Foster the City app that all of our support friends, foster families, and advocates use to create a strong and connected team. And we'll clearly share the next steps so that you can get started with the process. As a support friend, you will have a team of people coaching and supporting you as you sacrificially serve foster families through the Foster the City ministry at your local church. Let's give a quick rundown of the 4 roles. Advocates. Advocates lead the ministry at each Foster the City partner church. Advocates recruit, train, and strengthen support friend teams and coach support friend team leads. Your advocate or advocate team are your biggest support as a support friend and will work to keep you connected with everyone in your church's Foster the City ministry. Foster parents. A foster parent, sometimes referred to as a resource parent, is a person who opens their home to children who have experienced abuse or neglect. In order to do this, foster parents go through a robust licensing and training process. They are willing to champion birth-family reunification and work with a team of social workers, lawyers, therapists, and teachers to support each child to the best of their ability. Sometimes foster parents can be extended family or someone that already knows and is invested in the child. These type of foster families are known as kinship families. Support friends. Support friends are a vital role in the lives of foster parents and make all the difference through their consistent and faithful support. Support friends consistently follow through with their commitments. They provide for practical needs as well as emotional and spiritual support through regular communication, encouragement, and prayer. Support friends are willing to provide support in times of potential stress or hardship and will support foster families as they navigate court dates, appointments, uncertainty, and the long waits associated with foster care. It can be intimidating at first to help a family you may not know, so we encourage you to see every interaction with the foster parents as an opportunity to get to know them and to let them get to know you so you can build trust with them. Support friend team lead. A support friend team lead is filled by someone who is an active support friend already matched to a foster family. They serve as a support friend and are the main point of contact for the foster family. Team leads commit to connecting with their foster family on a consistent basis. We recommend at least once every 2 weeks. The team lead coordinates with the foster family to send out requests and prayer requests through the app on their behalf, connect with support friends to check in, and communicates with the advocate on a regular basis with updates, questions, and concerns.
We are so excited for you to step into the role of a support friend. We know that the way you show up for your foster family will impact the lives of the children who are in their care. You're here because you want to learn more about what it takes to become a support friend. So let's talk about what's involved. At minimum, you need to meet the following criteria. First, you need to be at least 18 years old or older. You need to complete this orientation and the onboarding process through the Foster the City app. This onboarding consists of several important trainings, including a sexual abuse awareness training. Complete the background check process. And we also ask that all support friends be open to serving families who welcome in children of all different ages and backgrounds. We ask that you commit to the entirety of a placement or for at least 1 year. And then as a support friend, serve twice a month with one practical commitment, like a meal, yard work, grocery shopping, and then one spiritual or emotional commitment a month, such as prayer, a note of encouragement, or a message. Then we ask that you treat all information you receive about the child, the family, and the situation as completely confidential. That's the high-level view of what it takes to be a support friend. Now we'll talk a little bit more in depth about what these requirements look like. To start, let's go through the Foster the City app. This is a custom app that was created with you and the greater Foster City community in mind. As a support friend, there are 2 reasons to lean into using this tool. One is to facilitate your onboarding process. This will give you clear next steps and visibility into the steps you have left to complete. And then once you complete your onboarding process, you'll be matched to a foster family and will have access to the additional features within the app, like messaging, accepting requests, responding to prayer, and more. At the end of this video, you'll download the app together with your advocate and start your process to becoming a support friend. Let's walk through the onboarding steps. Once you download the app, select your role as a support friend and update your profile. You'll have a chance to commit to the role and begin your onboarding as a support friend. When the commitment step is completed, your advocate will be notified and celebrate your yes with you. From there, you'll go through a series of short training sessions that cover important topics for anybody who's serving foster families. One of the required trainings that is more robust is called the Sexual Abuse Awareness Training. This is an incredibly informative training that we provide to empower you as a support friend to proactively fight for the safety of vulnerable children. Time and again, we've heard that any ministry that serves vulnerable children is a magnet to unsafe adults. This 60-minute training will be completed in the app and we'll have a following quiz afterwards. Once this training and quiz are completed, you'll move forward to complete the shorter 3 to 5 minute subsequent trainings. Matching foster families with support friend teams. Once you complete your onboarding within the app, your advocate will be able to match you to a foster family. At this point, you'll be prompted to complete the background check process. And when the results of the background check come through, you'll be able to start serving your foster family. At this point, you're in. You'll be added to the team in the app and you'll be able to see the shared calendar, accept requests from your foster family, send requests on behalf of the foster parents as a team lead, or respond to prayer messages. And you can even message your team. A great first step once you're added to the team is to drop a message in that group chat and introduce yourself to the team. Then look through the requests and see which ones you can actually accept. Being a proactive support friend will be such a gift to your foster family. If you're not matched right away, the pending match stage can take some time. Be patient. Forming teams, assigning team leads, and matching support friends to foster families is not always a quick process. Matching is primarily based on location, proximity, and current availability of a support friend. It's also important to note that being a support friend means wrapping around and caring for foster families first. It's actually serving the parents. Direct contact with the children or providing childcare, transportation, or any other interactions with the children in the home will only occur if and when the foster parent is comfortable and ready to introduce children to their support friend team. Foster families are responsible for the safety of their children and will take the initiative on setting boundaries and monitoring safe interactions with the children in their home. When families are ready for interaction between support friends and the children in their home, we at Foster the City require that foster families have at least 2 trained support friends watch their children at the same time for accountability and safety. For example, when providing babysitting or providing oversight for playdates, where a foster family is not present, at least 2 Foster the City trained support friends need to be present. When providing transportation or tutoring, make sure that there are 2 trained support friends present at all times. Please partner with us as we make every effort to protect children coming into foster homes, as well as the biological and adopted children already in the families.
We know that support friends, consistent, practical help, emotional support, and spiritual encouragement will make all the difference for a foster family and will positively impact their ability to continue taking children into their homes. It's easy for foster families to burn out, and our support friends play a critical role in allowing them to endure and care for every child placed in their home. Foster families are opening their homes to children who have experienced various types of trauma. While this alone is challenging, they also commit to multiple meetings, appointments, and weekly visits with social workers and birth family members. They need help to be able to focus on their role as caregivers while also meeting the requirements placed on them. Your commitment to sacrificially come alongside a foster family is essential. As a support friend, you may be assigned to a family even before a child or teen is placed in their home. Many support teams have helped foster families prepare their home for inspection, offer to babysit during pre-approval classes, and actively encourage families during the approval process. A significant way you can impact the family you are serving is to pray for them regularly and to let them know you are praying for them by responding to their prayer requests in the app. You can also follow up with a message in the app to provide a more robust or encouraging response. As a support friend, you can even send out prayer requests on behalf of your foster family. Let's commit to prayer. Some practical ways to help lighten the load after a child has entered a foster family's home is to provide meals, pick up groceries, drop off clothes or toys or school supplies, spend time with the family and help with transportation, yard work, or other various house projects. Of course, each family's needs are as unique as the family itself, and keep in mind that those needs can change quite quickly as children come in and out of their home. The support team lead will communicate any adjustments that need to be made in order to better care for the foster family. We encourage support friends to be flexible and understanding. The number of ways to express love and care are endless. As you become more familiar with the foster parents, you'll likely come up with even better ideas of how to bless them. Sometimes a simple message or an encouraging note is all the foster parent needs to remember that people are walking with them on this journey. Our foster families and the team at Foster the City are so thankful for you.
Now that you've learned about the process of becoming a support friend, what's required of you, and some of the possible ways to help, we want to equip you with resources to help you be successful. We've put together excellent resources to help you answer your questions, continue learning about foster care, and so much more. All of these resources are accessible in the resource tab within the Foster the City app. Before we wrap up, I just want to review a few key points. Your next steps are to actually download the Foster the City app. From there, you'll create your login. Please use the email address that you've been using to correspond with Foster the City already. From there, you'll update your profile and you'll select the support friend role. Read through the support friend commitment and agree to the policy and guidelines, and then once you complete the step, you've officially committed to the support friend role. From here, you'll be guided through the necessary steps of the on-ramp. And once you've completed that on-ramp process, your advocate will be able to match you to a foster family. We want to thank you. Your role as a support friend is vital, and we appreciate the sacrifices you will make to help the foster family persevere and offer the best possible care to the children in their home. What you're doing really matters, and it is so close to the heart of God. Welcome to the ministry.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I wanted to see, do you have any questions after watching this video about the onboarding process or about being a support friend? If you do, please go ahead and write those down and shoot me an email or a text. I'm happy to answer those anytime and give you ideas or whatever you're looking for. Let's see, I'm going to add this. Go. So yeah, and totally happy to answer any questions you guys have. The next step for you guys is to download the Foster the City app. You can download this right now. If you're looking at this on your computer, grab your smartphone and scan this QR code, and it'll take you right to the download spot. I can also include a link in the email to show you or to have a spot to download the app as well. So if you have any tech trouble, my husband Robert is a techie, so he can help you with that. We're happy to help with any questions about the downloading of the app or refer you to Foster City if you're having any trouble. And again, use that email address that I've been communicating with you, however you've been communicating with Foster City. And then as they talked about in the video, here's the on-ramp process. After you've downloaded it, you can create your login, go through the training modules in there. It does take, I just went through this myself. It does take about 2 hours if you wanted to complete all the topics. I think it's like an hour and 15 for the biggest training. And then there's the other smaller trainings and sign up portions. And then this is where I come in. I will be able to match you with a foster family when you're, and then you can start the process of doing your background check and the live scan fingerprinting. Like I said, I just went through this when I downloaded the app, and so it was a fairly easy process. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to help. And then once you're matched with the foster family, you'll be able to look at any of the requests that are ongoing. So in this process, it can be, like she said, you have to be a little bit patient because you can't access all the full features of the app until you are matched. And if you're ever like, I'm really, really excited, I want to get matched, again, always just feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to either commiserate with whatever's going on or see where you are in the process and help out with that. But having used the app, there's great resources there. And it's just as a foster parent, it's a great way to, when you're thinking of it's like 2 a.m. and I realize I need groceries next week. And so I can just drop that request in the app, and I don't have to worry about remembering to text my support friend team tomorrow. So there's lots of little ways where the app is actually really helpful for a foster parent, because I can just throw 6 or 7 requests in there if I know all of what I'm going to need that month, and then communicate with my team that way. Your foster family may also want to just use a group text, or use a group text and the app together. We can all talk together with the team, with the foster family and the support friend team, to figure out what communication is going to work best for the family. But I encourage you to just follow your foster family's lead in how they want to do the communication with the team. And then, just before we close out, I just wanted to show this slide and some really great opportunities, like prayer points that we can be thinking of together as a group, as a ministry, as we just excitingly grow this ministry. And I just think of all the future foster families and children that we will be able to bless together. And I'm just so excited again for your yes. I'm so grateful to God for you, and just for our church and how they are excited to prioritize the caring for vulnerable children in our community. So again, if you have any questions at all, want ideas, please reach out to me. And I look forward to seeing you in person soon. Thank you.